Hey guys, it's time for our weekly self-care oracle reading. I hope you guys are feeling well, feeling blessed, feeling gracious, and showing as much gratitude to spirit and everything and everybody around you. With that, let's say our prayer and get started. Source, universe, Most High, our spirit guides, ancestors, and our higher selves, we ask that you speak to us through these cards and give us the self-care that we need, and also give us any messages that the earth has for us today. With much gratitude and thanks. Ashe. So, let's see what the cards got to say for us today. Boop, boop. So if your week has been anything like my week, my last week, it's crazy. But if you took the time to rest and care for yourself, you should have gotten through it with a little bit of ease. So, what self-care do we need for this week? Please let us know. You know what? That makes sense. Any more self-care that we need this week? You. Told you when they fly. I should have go this way. When they fly, when the cars fly out like that. Ooh, gotta pay attention. Okay, so this has been out every week, and I just said rest. All right, here we go. So the first card that came out, which 222 on the, as I'm recording, look for fairies. I started following this beautiful creator who makes like fairy gardens, is what she calls them, but they're like little fairy miniature houses with chairs and tables and little fairy things that you can keep on your bookshelf. So pretty, so cute. So start looking for fairies. They're all around you. Be mindful when working with fairies though. They can be tricksters. Don't ask for anything, and don't give them anything as a gift. You can give it as a token of your gratitude for them being in your space, but not as a gift, because then they're gonna feel like they owe you something, and when they owe you something, you owe them something, and it gets a little hairy, so don't do that. But work with them, show them your gratitude, always be mindful and respectful, and you should be okay with working with the fairies. The fairy mantra is, what I believe, I see appear before me. The journal prompt, how do you think you can connect more with your childlike sense of wonder and keep open to life's infinite potential? How can you keep open to life's infinite potential? Basically, this card wants you to have fun again. Be that child self, that person that came before all of the restraints and things that society and your family have put on us. Be that person with no cares about whatever anybody else is going to think about you. Just be who you want, do what you want, feel, think how you want, so we can create a better world. Next card out is Make an Altar. And you look how pretty this card is. She has all of the elements. She has earth, fire, air, and water. Take the time to make your altar. Make a personal altar and make an ancestral altar. Personal altar for all the workings and anything that you do for yourself, and the ancestral altar is to honor your ancestors. If you need help making an ancestral altar, my inbox on Instagram or Facebook is open. I can give you a few tips or pointers, but also know that your altar is within you, because your ancestors are within you and they're with you all the time. So remember that if you don't have space or time, not necessarily time because you have to make the time, but if you don't have the space for an altar in your home or wherever you're living at this moment, remember that you are the altar. So as long as you take out time and specifically spend with your ancestors, then you have your altar. You don't necessarily have to make a physical space. If you don't have it, I would suggest that you do that. That's a good thing to have, that place that you go with your ancestors and that they know at specific times, and that place that you're going to be there and talk to them and commune, so you guys can keep building that relationship. So the journal prompt for making an altar is, what do you feel that your altar is missing that you would like to add? Or if you now have an altar, what is stopping you from creating? Create your altar. Next card is rest. It is important that you take time to rest, because sometimes in your dreams you are doing things to help the collective, and we need that. So go take some rest. And then when you rest, you get ideas and you start to know things and get downloads about what you need to do that is also going to help the collective. So go rest. It's important. The mantra for rest is, I am beaming with life force energy. The journal prompt is, what patterns do you notice with respect to the amount of rest you're getting and how your body, thoughts, and emotions fluctuate? Sometimes we are getting too much rest. Sometimes we need to do some active work so our rest can be peaceful and our rest can be what we need it to be. Sometimes, my bad, okay. Sometimes we need to rest. I lost my train of thought. It's crazy. Rest is important. Your body needs it. Your body heals itself when you're resting. You do astral work sometimes when you're resting. Your dreams give you messages. Take time to rest. It's important. The next card is take a walk. I like my walks. I need to go back to doing my morning walks with my doggies. The mantra for take a walk is, with each step forward, I release what no longer serves me. Which right now is an amazing time to release, because we just had the full moon. That full moon energy is now dissipated, but it's always a great time to release and cleanse and let go of all the things that no longer serve you. You don't have to just wait for the full moon, but it helps when you do it with the moons. Pay attention to the life cycles and the beauty around you when you're walking. The journal prompt for take a walk is, what sights, sounds, and smells do you notice when you go for your walk, and how do these things make you feel? That's pretty much self-explanatory. And this cardigan. This is what, week 3 now? 3, 4 that this card has come out. Family. It's important. Go take time to spend with them, talk to them, understand them. All of the them things, go do that with family. I'm gonna read you the mantra and the journal prompt again. The mantra is, I share unconditional love and receive it in return. The journal prompt is, what problem areas, if any, remain unresolved with your family? How do you think resolving any outstanding issues would impact your life? Do the family work. I know it's hard and I know it's triggering, but that tells you something. That tells you that there's something that you need to work on. There's something that you need to fix within yourself, so that's not triggering you anymore. It's not giving you these negative feelings. Negative feelings tell you what you need to do. They tell you where you need work, and they tell you how to move forward. So stop trying to hide your feelings. Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. I think that is the theme of this week. Feel your feelings, because they are important and they are telling you what you need. They're telling you what you need to do, what you need to work on, what you need to let go of. They tell you what you need. Feel your feelings. Alright, so let's see what messages Mother God has for us this week. With all of her beauty. There we go. What does the collective need to know this week? What messages do we need from Mother Gaia? With all her infinite knowledge, wisdom, and beauty. Mother Gaia, what messages do you have for us this week? Oh, when the cards fly out, gotta pay attention. What messages do you have for us this week, Mother Gaia? What messages and more messages? Nope. Heat. Time. Motion. With time, motion causes things to heat up. Actually, that's okay. Motion with time causes things to heat up. When things heat up, they start to move, they start to go away, start to burn, they change and transform into the things that you've been trying to create. So, might be a good idea. Make some forward motion this week. I'm going to read you what motion says from the guide. You have the power to free yourself from lingering sense of guilt and fear that is holding you back. You can choose to let go, or you can choose to hold on. This card encourages you to release the blocks in your otherwise divine plan and be free. Remove the debris of doubt and be open to hope as love and clarity flow within you once more. It says everything is in constant motion. Coastlines, continents, and mountains are all moving. Some things move much slower than others, and movement can be perpetual. Our planet is moving, so even as we sit still, We are changing our position in space, and all that movement has has a cause. Every movement is caused by another, going all the way back to the first movement, the very first act at the point of creation. Motion is predictable and motion is predictable and largely mechanical. Setting a goal or a dream in motion is not a mysterious undertaking. It's mechanical. It requires action. The act of steady moves ignored. Ooh, why am I having trouble today? What is that? What are you having trouble saying? Why are you having trouble letting this part go? Why are you having trouble moving forward? Why are you stop second guessing yourself? Stop. That's the energy that's coming through. You know what you need. You know what you need to do. And it's 9:09 as I'm recording this. You know what you need to do. Let all the doubts and the fears and the worries about what people are going to think and what they're going to say and what they're going to... Stop that. Let it go. That is none of your concern. Your only concern is you. What you know Spirit has told you that you need to do. And what makes you happy, do while you do what Spirit tells you to do. That's it. That's really all that matters. Take the time to figure that out. Take the time, slow down, make the plan, and then start taking those steps forward once you have your plan. See what time it says. Feelings, memories, and emotions rise and fall in the ocean of your heart. Like flotsam? Flotsam? I've never heard of that. They are surrounded to the shore of consciousness. A space clears and fills with light. The ocean in your heart. The ocean in your heart is but a drop in the waters of creation. Beyond the boundary of time and space, immersed, weightless, let go, be free. Our beautiful planet is timeless. Earth doesn't know what day or millennium it is. The calendar we follow means nothing to her. The calendar you follow is but one way of capturing the passing time. It is a construct, a filter through which we perceive our age or measure our progress through life. The sunrise does not wait for an alarm to ring. Life isn't measured by ticks and tocks. How old would you be if you didn't know your age? If there was no such thing as too early, too late, or one day, would it change how you see yourself? There are no expectations of where you should be right now. No milestones, no losing, no winning any race. Time cannot impede the turning of the tide, the changing of the season, or the birthing of a star. Outside of time, the movement is forever. Forever is now. The illusion is lost. Behold, be present, be timeless. Don't rush yourself into something because you feel like, I gotta get this done. It has to be done now because I'm running out of time. What's yours is yours. And when it's yours, you'll know when it's time to act, when it's time to take that motion. Don't let time be against you. Time is your friend, and it's an ever flowing constant that's always with you. You just have to keep moving through it and stop thinking that it controls how you should be moving. It controls how or when you're going to reach this place that you should be. You should be right where you are. You are where you're supposed to be. And don't let anything try to push you outside of where you know you should be. If you know you're supposed to be here, moving through life as an entrepreneur, as a lawyer, doctor, nurse, as a mystic, as a content creator, whatever it is that you know you're supposed to be doing, just do that and don't worry about the time. Go learn if you need to learn to have the things that you want to have. It's never too late to do it. Go do what you know you need to do. The last card that came out was Heat. Timeless wisdom, creativity, and love is present in every atom of your physical being. Beyond the theories, assumptions, and limitations of the manifested world lies a truer reality. Still your mind, focus your heart, center and allow the wisdom of the ages to illuminate your thoughts. Nurture your soul and guide you to wholeness. Heat brings extra energy to a situation, literally exciting atoms and quickening change. Hydrogen and oxygen gas can exist together, but add heat and they almost instantly combine to form water. The potential for water was always there, awaiting the catalyst. Heat brings nothing to the ingredients. Heat brings nothing new to the ingredients. It is simply the impetus for change. You gotta heat yourself up. What are you passionate about? What lights your fire? I like that. What lights your fire? Go find what lights your fire. It is your time to go find what lights your fire and put into motion all the beautiful creations that you know you have within you. Ashe and peace and love, because this journey is hard, but it is a beautiful thing to watch unfold. Peace and blessings to you, beautiful souls.